Our next guest up is a real treat. He's from Staten Island. You see him on The Sopranos, Analyze This, Find Me Guilty, many other TV and movie appearances. Let's give him a late night welcome for Tony Ray Rossi. Tony.
Hey, John.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Give yourself a clip.
Sure.
Before you get clipped.
I know. Get it done. Oh, boy. It's like a meat locker in here.
Oh, I love it.
You like it cold, huh?
Oh, I gotta have it cold.
Someone told you I have narcolepsy. You want to keep me awake, right?
How's it going? You take it? Did you find a place somebody coming from
Yeah,
Staten Island?
yeah. I find it easy. Just that the traffic here is crazy. I mean, I live out here too, you know. But
It's the worst.
oh my goodness, the traffic is crazy. You need that, and now you need like that thing on the phone. What is that? Navigation system to get down the Staten Island Expressway.
They gotta
don't
make-
even know where to get off anymore.
They gotta make it like the Jetsons, like they fly above each other.
Crazy.
Remember?
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Now, Tony, we're here for you, buddy. You're born in Manhattan.
Yeah, Lower East Side, Prince Street, Prince and Elizabeth.
All right, why don't you talk about your family a little?
Well, my father was from Hester Street, and my mother was from 69th and Columbus Avenue. My grandfather was in the moving business, and that's probably where my future was going. You know, eventually I was becoming a moving man.
Oh, really?
But then I didn't like that business. My uncle was a Teamster. He was the president of the Teamsters Union. And I was 15 years old, and I said, this ain't for me. And I dropped out of school. So my mother's looking through a newspaper one day, and she sees this beauty school. You know, and it was her last name. She said it was an omen. I mean, you're becoming a beautician. I said, a beautician? Me? You're crazy? Yeah, that's not, I can't do that. She said, oh, you got to try it. It's an omen. Look, it's my name. It's a school. I said, all right, I don't want to make her happy, so I went and tried out. It cost about $20 a week to go to school.
Wow.
And in those days, it was 1967, 68, something like that. My mother had to hock a camera, a fur coat. Every week we were hocking something for the $20. But anyway, I loved it. I went there. And it was like, it was the best thing I ever did in my life. I was working with all women, and the women loved me, the men loved me. And it was fantastic, you know, and that's what I did my whole life. I opened a salon. I worked down in the Village for years. We were doing the shag haircuts, you know, Jane Fonda. We did Doc Severinsen, Paula Prentice, Anthony Perkins.
Oh, really?
Julie Christie, Warren Beatty. Everybody came in.
Old school.
I did Sidney Chaplin's son. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and.
Well, there's a funny story about how you got to be an actor. It ties into
Right,
you being
right.
a hairstylist.
Right. Well, what happened was later on in life, I opened up my own salon in '76 on 57th Street and 5th Avenue, Manhattan. And I've seen people from all walks of life coming. Everybody coming to my salon. I've done presidents. I've done clowns. I've done circus acts. I've done cheerleaders. I did everything.
Dallas
Rockettes,
Dallas
Dallas
Cowgirls, right?
Cowgirl. I did a Dallas Cowgirl once. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, what you doing in the back?
But anyway, you know, and then the Hamills, you know, I don't know if anybody's familiar with Pete Hamill, Brian Hamill, Dennis Hamill.
Yeah, of course.
Brian was a photographer for Woody Allen for years, and he always knew I wanted to get into acting. And my cousin is an actor, big actor. Everybody knows him, Danny Aiello.
Yeah, of course. Danny Aiello.
He's the best. Anyway, he knew I always wanted to do it, but he always said, you know, you got a successful business here. You got kids. You know, what are you going to do? You know, it's not promising. You know, you go out there, you start, you know, you're not paying attention to your business. Things happen. You know, you might lose. You know, so he didn't want to encourage it, and of course he could have put me in everything he was in, but he didn't want me to go that way in case it didn't work out.
Exactly.
He didn't want to be. So one day Brian was doing a commercial for Woody Allen, and Woody Allen was hired by an Italian food chain corporation from Italy. Well, of course, Italian food chain from Italy. So they needed Italians. At the time I had long hair, I was a little skinnier. Brian said, how would you like to make $50 for the day? You meet a lot of people, you have a good time. I said, sure. I went up there, had a great time. Beautiful. Commercial. They had orange chicken, green hams. It was crazy. And so I guess they took some still photos, you know, Polaroids, and the casting agent must have had them on hand. And then I was getting calls. Hey, you know, you told me, I said, yeah, are you available to do this? And are you in the union? I says, no, I'm not in the union. So this is going on for a while. So one day I said, Brian, what's this union thing? I said, they're calling me up to do work, and they want to know if I'm in the union. I'm not in the union. I said, how do I get into the union? And then it was a catch-22. You need a part to get into the union. To get a part, you need to be in the union. So it was like, you know. So Woody Allen was doing a movie called Husbands and Wives.
Uh-huh.
So I auditioned for a small part in that. I played one of the parents at a party with Juliette Lewis was in it. And I got waived and I got into the union. And the rest is history.
That's great. Well,
Yeah.
You made your first film debut in 1997 in Donnie Brasco with Al
Brasco,
Pacino.
yeah.
How was that work with Al Pacino? Come on.
Unbelievable. Al Pacino.
That was one of my favorite movies.
Worked with him for 6 weeks. Johnny Depp, Al Pacino, Michael Madsen, James Russo.
Yeah, Michael Madsen's a great actor.
Bruno Kirby. I had a ball. I was in heaven. It was the most. It was like being on cloud 9, and I did a lot of work in that. But I mean, they're making a $50 million. Guys getting paid $50 million. Who are they going to cut out? Me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I did a lot of stuff, and I did a lot of the stunts. I drove a lot of the trucks, hijackings.
That's just a classic mob.
Yeah, it was a great
you know
movie
what I mean?
to be in. I mean, just being on the set every day, and I was in my own neighborhood where I was born. I was down there. I know everybody.
Where was it?
We did it down on Kenmere Street. A lot of it on Kenmere, Mulberry Street, all over the place. Yeah, it was all over downtown Manhattan. It was great.
Now,
especially when we got called in. But most of the time we were in Brooklyn, Kent Avenue. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm sorry. Your next big thing after that was in 1999, episode 5 of The Sopranos.
Yeah, won the Emmy.
Yeah, you played with Fred Peters.
Fred Peters, yep.
How was the work? I mean, James Gandolfini, come on.
It was the best. That was the 3rd time I worked with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I worked in a movie called Angie with Gina Davis.
That was earlier on, I guess.
Oh, way earlier.
Yeah.
I
didn't know that.
I played a mechanic in that. I was flirting with Gina Davis and Aida Totoro.
Oh, I got to see that.
It was great, yeah. And matter of fact, it was right near my salon in Brooklyn. We had the salon in Brooklyn. My brother, it's his salon now. It was all of ours, and so I kind of like I have this salon in Manhattan. But anyway, and that was fun. And then I worked with him in Night Falls on Manhattan, Sidney Lumet.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it was a small movie. It was a good movie. Sidney Lumet's a big guy. Unfortunately, he just passed away. He's probably the only guy that ever really believed in me besides my cousin Brian. But anyway. And then I did a movie with Sidney Lumet also called Find Me Guilty, which is on now.
Yeah,
it's actually showing now.
You know what? Me and you were talking on the phone about that. A while ago, someone told me Find Me Guilty, and I started watching. I fell asleep a long time. I forgot about it. But then recently, people were saying you got to watch Find Me Guilty.
Find Me Guilty.
I saw it in your bio.
Right.
I was buying it on Google this weekend. I had it on my do list, and you said, it's on HBO, Showtime. So right after I got the phone with you, I DVR'd it.
I couldn't believe it was on today.
That's great.
I said, oh man, look at that. But Sopranos was my. That was one of the nicest things.
Yeah, getting back to that. Tony, talk about working with him.
Oh my God, it was the best.
That was an intense scene.
Matter of fact, I was probably I had one of the first nude scenes in it, I think, because the first 5 episodes, there was not much nudity in it. And then I'm actually with my younger wife because I'm in the witness protection program.
Yeah.
So I left, I lost my wife, I lost my kids, I went upstate, wherever I was in Maine, and I had a young wife. And the funny thing about that is that won the Emmy, which was, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I just wish I wasn't killed. I could have stayed on for a couple of years. But anyway, yeah. I even asked David Chase. I said, David, can you bring me back like a twin? He says, Tony, you're dead. He said, you did it. You did great. You're dead. It won the Emmy. And he thanked me on TV. My son, I didn't even hear it. I have it recorded. But David Chase thanked his actors. He all of a sudden here thanking James Gandolfini, Edie Falco, Mike Imperial, and Tony Ray Rossi. My son comes running down, screaming, Dad, a guy just thanked me on TV. I said, oh my God. I said, you heard that? He says, yeah. And we played it back, and that was really nice.
While you were on that, when after that year and they won the Emmy, did you think it was going to go to be such a big hit the way it was? Did you feel it, or did you know?
I didn't. You felt good about it. Everything about doing it was great. It kind of made sense. Mm-hmm. It was like a reality mob show. It was the first real type of actual mob show that you can really relate to. And you knew people like that growing up. I mean, I lived in Manhattan, I lived in Brooklyn, I lived everywhere. And I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna be a great show.
So you either love or hate The Sopranos. I love The Sopranos. A lot of people like The Sopranos, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, James is gone, and great guy. I can't really say I stayed with him that much. I mean, a lot of other people knew him much better than I did. I worked with him a few times. I saw him. Would run into him a couple of times in Manhattan. I'd be on my motorcycle downtown Manhattan. He'd be coming out of a tunnel or something and going down. And that's the last time I saw him I was on my motorcycle.
It's weird when you watch him. When you watch him now, it seems like it's like yesterday.
Yeah.
He's such a great actor.
He's the best. He was great guy, very generous. You know, he opened up to you. He gave you your spotlight. I mean, if you see that scene, you see he didn't steal anything. I mean, he let you go with it. He was great. He didn't have to.
Yeah.
He was a professional.
That's
He was
what I heard from everybody.
Great man.
Now listen,
Terrible loss.
We got a little more time left. I want to talk about some of the independent films you did. You just did one last year with our good friend Artie Pasquale, who actually introduced us together.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy movie.
Yeah, Damn
Did you see
You,
it?
Roland Movie. I saw the trailer. I didn't watch the whole short because I did a reel for him. It was a little hard to understand.
Yeah, it's just a guy that looking for this, like looking for an echo or something, a song or something. I don't know. I didn't see the whole thing, but it seemed funny.
No, you and Artie's part was funny.
Yeah.
The other part was more like a twist. You didn't know what was going.
Yeah, you don't know what was going on.
Everything was changing.
Yeah.
Anything else coming out that you've been in recently?
I just did a movie with Patricia Arquette. Called Wannabe. I don't know if they call it The Wannabe or Wannabe. Executive producer is Martin Scorsese.
Okay, great.
Nick Zandow directed it. I don't know if anybody knows who Nick Zandow is. He played the warden in Orange is the New Black. Great actor, great guy. I was very blessed to be on that show with him and him directing. He was good. I enjoyed it.
Now, what was your most challenging part that you acted in that was actually a challenge for you?
I don't know. I don't know what was. It's all a challenge. You get up there.
Without being stereotyped.
What was it? I don't know. Good.
No, it's all good, buddy.
No. Usually, it's exciting. Once you get there, you feel like you're never going to do it. You could feel like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? And then once you get up there, it's like, it just comes naturally. For me, I mean, I've messed up a few times, but they used to call me One Take Tony because I always wanted to get it right, But I got a funny story for you. When I was doing The Sopranos, what happened was we get a phone call after I shot a few days, and we were kind of wrapping up that episode. I get a call, and I don't actually get it. It's on my machine in the house, and my wife tells me, Tony, she says, production called you up, and she says, I don't know what they want you to do. They want you to do some more scenes or something. I said, oh, let me get it, all right? So, because I did nudity, my wife didn't want me to do nudity because my kids go to Catholic school out here. She said, everybody's going to see it. So I said, Maria, I said, oh my God. I said, you can't believe it. She says, what? I said, they want me to do some more nude scenes. She says, what are you talking about? More nude scenes? Your kids. But it wasn't that. They wanted me to do some new scenes, to extend it. But I told her nude. She went crazy. She said, what do they want you to do? I said, I don't know, can you talk radio funny?
Yeah.
I said, they actually want to see penetration. She says, no, my God. She says, oh my God, the kids, what are you, crazy? I said, no, it's new scenes. They want some new scenes. Because they wanted to establish that I was a real bastard in that show.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, because the way it was going, people would kind of like me, and they didn't want them to like me. So, but it was fun.
Well, Tony, that's your time. Where do you see yourself in the future? Where would you like to go down the road?
Heaven? Like the Yellow Brick Road. I like to do some more movies, independents. I like to get a script, something that I can really sink my teeth into. You never know. I'll still be cutting hair on 57th Street for a long time. I know that.
I don't know how you cut hair, so you're gonna have to give me a freebie. I'm gonna come in and get a haircut.
Come on up. I have a great salon. It's like being at home.
No, I heard.
The other day I had all cake and coffee and everything. I had the pasta. I had the pizza rustica.
All right.
The pizza grind. I had the Easter pie. The hot-boiled egg. Everybody comes in and love it. What is this? What is this? The strufel they were eating.
Well, that's what brings them back.
They love it. People, it's like family. I'm there.
That's the only reason why they come to my show, because it's food here.
It's food. I know, I'm full. When I got here, they strike button.
Yeah, man.
Very good food.
Thank you very much.
Very
That's
good.
New Cheese and Cigar and Bagels and Fratelli's Pizzeria. But listen, where can people find you on the internet if they want to reach out to you? Fan mail, whatever?
Tony Ray Rossi. Just put in Tony Ray Rossi, or you IMDb me, or you can go on my salon website. You'll find me. My email is Rossi.
Or porn.com, right?
Porn.com, Rossi.
Yeah, was it?
Well, Tony Ray Rossi. I got all kinds of websites. I got everything.
Well, Tony, come back anytime. Everybody, Tony Ray Rossi.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Thank you, pal. Here's your book.
Oh, I won that book.
That's
I
it.
was right.
And you get a late night Johnny P.
First thing I ever won in my life.
You get a keychain too.
Oh, I love it. Oh, thank you.
All right, buddy. Tony Ray Rossi, one more time.